You ever notice this? One person says, "I love you" 10 times a day. The other barely says it at all, but somehow they're always there, fixing things, showing up, doing the work. And both of them are confused. One is thinking, "Why don't you say how you feel?" The other is thinking, "Why don't you see what I do?" Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone you care about. Because there's a quiet psychological pattern most people miss. Boys often show love through actions. Girls often show love through words. Not because they want to, but because that's how they learn to survive emotionally. Let's talk about the action lover first. This person doesn't talk much about feelings, but they remember small details. They protect, they provide, they fix problems before you even notice them. If something goes wrong, they step in. If you're tired, they help. If you're stressed, they quietly reduce the load. Ask them how they feel, and suddenly they're uncomfortable. They might joke, change the topic, say "you know" and hope you do. Psychologically, many boys grow up learning that emotions are risky, but usefulness is safe. You're valued for what you do, not what you say. So love becomes action, consistency, presence. To them, saying "I love you" feels exposed, but doing something for you feels solid. Then there's the verbal lover. This person connects through words. They ask how you're feeling. They explain what's happening inside their head. They want to talk things through. When they care, they express it. When something feels off, silence feels loud. Psychologically, many girls are taught that emotional expression creates connection, that naming feelings builds closeness, that words are bridges. So when they say, "I just want you to say it," they're not being dramatic. They're asking for reassurance, for clarity, for emotional presence. To them, love that isn't spoken feels uncertain. And here's where the tension starts. The action lover thinks, "I'm doing everything. Why isn't that enough?" The verbal lover thinks, "If you cared, you'd say it." Both feel unappreciated. Both feel unseen. Both are loving in the only language that feels natural to them. But here's the deeper layer. Actions often feel safer than words because they avoid vulnerability. Words feel safer than silence because they reduce uncertainty. So this isn't about effort. It's about emotional safety. The problem starts when we expect others to love us the same way we love them. We don't notice their language. We only notice what's missing. But love isn't one behavior. It's a pattern over time. Showing up is a sentence. So is saying how you feel. The healthiest connections happen when people stop translating love as intention and start translating it as effort. So ask yourself this: are you missing love because it's not spoken or because it's not shown? Are you expressing love or assuming it's obvious? Which one are you? The one who does, the one who says, or the one learning to understand both?